Greetings and welcome. This is your friendly electric Shmoo. We're going to be looking at my neighborhood on an SMP that is going away in just a few hours. They're going to be purging the server, and I decided to capture one last walkthrough on my own, just as a player taking a tour of my place. Here is my beach town. I couldn't really afford a vacation, so I said, let me give myself a little beach to play at. We have a nice sand castle with things, oh, treasures and such. A pond, some nice homes. Dispensers for the visitors to come by and gather treats. Each one has a little bit of a different theme. We have a dispenser for some kelp to give yourself a snack. A town sort of center. More dispensers. Bunch of frogs. A little pond for spawning turtles, which I was very, very, very successful at. We have some pleasant homes. I enjoyed at least making the floors were nice, I thought. And of course, the turtle eggs were the main objective. And we have a subway station that takes us back to the main base, but we'll take a look at that later. We're still just going to take a tour of the other parts of town, and or of my neighborhood, and this is the town of Blueberry Beach. So let's take a walk down this little path here. So down this path we go to the town of Littleberry. These are some solar panel powered gates that protect your town at night. They lock the zombies out. And this was another chance to play with some nice textures and colors. Never really did anything with this house. I really like this little house. Just the view, it's a beautiful view. Some mushrooms and nighttime lamps. Another subway station, which we'll take a look at a bit later. A map of the area. The hamlet of Littleberry. Huh. Fairly simple homes, but they were very functional for the villagers. Up, the nighttime lamps are kicking in. And I do think it starts to look really nice at night. There's some glow lichen here and there to sort of uh, prevent any mob spawns. We have some mud brick and Prismarine. I didn't think they went well together until I finally put them together, and I was like, yeah, I kind of like them. And I went with some sort of modern window placements. And that is my little town of Littlebury. And I think it was a very pleasant little neighboring village. It just has a nice, cozy feel to it. And then looming in the distance is the Shmoo Tower Plaza Complex. So let's walk up to the main tower here. And you'll note there's a secret boat dock. We'll take a look at that a little bit later, but that's where it empties out into. And we have some bee-safe cactus with glow lichen to give it some cactus texture and prevent bees from dying on them. That was helpful. And just some friendly messages of what is in shop. Come ride the train station. We have a train station in the basement. There's some neighboring neighborhoods. But this is Shmoo Tower at 5 Biomes. Headquarters of the Order of Ancient Debris. Basically, me, an old person. Let's take a little quick fly around to appreciate what the shape looks like. We have a sort of a dry side and a mossy side. So here we have the sort of desert badlands section. And we have some farm towers. And we have a redstone light-controlled clock tower with noontime chime and fireworks. I'll demonstrate that on a different video. We have a minecart collection system that sort of goes around and collects some things from these hoppers where the villagers are farming. So this is a self-harvesting farm setup. We have a pleasant roof with some dangling lights here. Some randomly placed flowers for the bees. And my favorite feature of the tower is the square converting to a circle with the tree as an accent. So each time the square terminates, we have a tree at the top. I just thought that was a nice way to incorporate some greenery into the tower. And we have a nice lookout in the top. We'll take a walk through on the inside, but this is just sort of an overview of what it looks like from the outside. And let's go ahead and take a tour. So we'll look at the train station downstairs a little later, but we have a sort of entry foyer in the front here. We just come through, and there is a lock to prevent unwanted entry. And so in this room we have a route to the chest shop and some cafe lounge area, sort of mezzanine. And we have just some friendly messages for people who were looking to purchase items. Don't swim in lava, it's not healthy. And don't give up if it all falls apart. Here's Falling to Your Demise Hurts. That was a hard one to find at the beginning of the game. I can't believe there's still a saddle. And I was selling combo books and multiple enchantment combo books, name tags, a little nook of all the miscellaneous books. And this little axolotl pond, I don't think there's any surviving axolotls. They tend to walk out and dehydrate, but it's a lovely sort of central garden column an open space in the center, and we have some other items for sale. So let's go up to back to the mezzanine, and there's obviously my trading farm for the librarians. Actually, let's go this way. We have our friendly zombie Timmy. Timmy the Third, I believe? Which Timmy are you? Come on, Timmy. Where are you? Oh. Roy. Sorry, this is Roy. Timmy's gone. Yes. And so this area is 8 stories tall. And we have a sort of central map of the area. That was the beach at the top. Little Berry is right there. And we are here at Shmoo Tower. And we will eventually go over and look at the Sky Pearl, which doesn't really show up because it's glass. It's a giant sphere of glass. And this is the badge of the Noble Electric Shmoo. And so this is my main operations center. Very fast access to any of the traders I need, and we have an elevator system that brings us up and down. So let's go ahead and take a tour. Oh, actually, let's just take the Central Berry. So we have our storage and our perch at the very top. So we get to look out. Unfortunately, this is the side with the tree on it, so you don't really get to see the center, but the clock tower is a nice view. I think B-dubs would approve. And a nice view of the town, sort of looming over the town. So let's go ahead back down. Take a look at the roof. So up here we can visit the farm. This is a watermelon, pumpkin, slime, and magma cube, or magma cream farm. So we got our spawners at the top, and then we have pumpkin and watermelon, stompers here. And we have more farmers, and that train is collecting all of the goods from that area. We also have our creeper spawner. And overall, it was a very, very pleasant base. We have a sort of hall of friendship from some of the other friends that we met on the server, and gifts and tokens, and some armor from a special community event. So here I have my mossy mesa, if you will. It's sort of the theme of this watery area, and it just looks really nice with the sunrise and a fully functioning redstone clock. I've enjoyed my time here. So let's go ahead and take a look at what I would consider to be my really the masterpiece item of my work here. And so we have a train station, Blueberry Beach, that secret boat dock, Little Berry, Ghost Town and Starfrog were local towns, and South Highway to a further extension that really never went anywhere. Some death happening above, and you create a cart, and you deploy your ride. Here, you select where you want to go. In fact, let's look at the secret boat dock first. I want to go ahead and show that before before I show off the sky pearl. And so here we have the secret boat dock entrance. Whoops. There we go. And I'm going to go ahead and get into my boat. And I'm going to exit the dock because it gives me enough time to exit and enter. And so I can safely bring in villagers or other visitors via the boat, and we can enter here and have a safe little escape area, and then return back using this minecart path. Let's go ahead and look at the other place now. Okay, yes, audio levels were good. So let's take a look at the Sky Pearl. Sky Pearl is something that I made a template of in Creative, and then I placed it using Litematica manually here in this survival world. And it killed me a couple times in the game. And I found that round structures are very difficult to fill with water. We're going to take a little trip through the desert. My happy desert bones. A little trip through the valley here. Off to the Sky Pearl. And it looks very nice at night as well, because you can see the glowing effect. I'll see if we can take a little tour of it at night as well. But this is all placed in survival without fly. I did not have any elytra or or any special hacks or anything. I wasn't sure how to terminate all of the columns. I thought maybe 4 phantoms would be nice, but then I thought that would look too plain if it was all the same. So I just never got around to deciding on this SMP what to put on the columns. But as you can see, we made ourselves a very painfully large sphere of water. And some custom coral. The custom coral, the blue and the pink, I very much, they're my favorite by far. It was just, they just evoke coralness, and I really enjoyed making this structure up here and gathering the fish. Let's see who we can identify here. There's Pip and Nemo, and not Nemo, Nemo. This is who is that? Teller. There's Teller and Penn. Penn is somewhere. There's Morgan, Parr, Morris, Bubba, Bort, every Saffron, every name. There's probably about maybe 200 fish. They just doesn't look like it because they're so distributed. Chuck, Jasmine, Honeyberry, Cinnamon, Danielle, Shaggy. Yeah, we've got a lot of fish. And there's a conduit in the center, so we get to float around and just sort of commune with our fish. I am considering in my personal creative world, turning this dirt spiral into a town, a sort of villager town that is sort of suspended underneath this, where the villagers walk around on bridges and such. I think that might be interesting. But here we have our underwater train station, which redstone and water don't mix, so this was a little tricky to figure out. But let's depart and say farewell, perhaps for the last time, to my wonderful fish. Uh, Here we have our quartz phantom, and I'm not sure. I was thinking of maybe different types of animal, maybe different flying creatures. A bee. Uh, what else? A vex. Maybe a phantom on one side, a vex on the other, and then uh, a bee and a duck. I don't know. Or a chicken. Not a duck, a chicken. When it's dark, we'll take a flyover with some lighting and see how it looks. Actually, with the sun setting soon, that shouldn't be long. They were nice, friendly people on this server. Some friendly Gen Xers that enjoyed the protection of a zero tolerance modding setup where no griefing was permitted or tolerated. So that was nice to not have to worry about things too much. But overall, it's been a fantastic little place to be. I'm not sure if I will have time to join them on the server again, but why don't we go ahead and take a little fly around the pearl to take a look at it as the sun sets. The lighting starts to kick in nicely, and I think it's just worth a second fly around for one last time. This was again done in survival, no cheats, no fly, just Litematica as a template, a whole lot of glass, and some patience. Oh, I can't believe we almost left. We almost left without saying goodbye to Doug. Where are you, Doug? Here you are, Doug. Manning the station here at the Sea Pearl. Sadly, he doesn't get to go with me in Litematica. So Doug will depart this world soon. So we have some nice torches in the center for some motion. I thought that added just a little touch of life to it. And I was planning on adding more lava to the columns, but after encountering some water meets lava issues, I just decided to um, focus on some other things. Again, I'm not sure what to finish the columns with, but you'll probably see this creature again uh, in my survival or creative world, and that is my domain of the Order of Ancient Debris. It's been a very pleasant place. I really liked the combination of the biomes. We have mesa, desert, forest and savanna just all right here together. And so it made an ideal scenic area for a very, very wonderful base. And I'm saving this Litematica template forever. Take care. I will see you around another time. And take care. Have a good one.